Hello and good morning to you from BillionaireBuddy.Club. We're broadcasting to you from the studio of BillionaireBuddy.Club. We're taking a look here at a website called dailyfx.com for the fundamentals of the Forex markets. And the first thing of note is the prediction here from dailyfx.com that crude oil and gold prices may fall on U.S. gross domestic product report, and Yellen comments. Friday, May 27th, 2016. Crude oil and gold prices may decline as upgraded first quarter U.S. gross domestic product figures and hawkish comments from Fed Chair Yellen fuel FOMC rate hike speculation. All right, so here's more talk about raising United States interest rates by the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, which this site feels that would cause crude oil and gold to fall. All right, so let's also look at the calendar, and it's going to show us the gross domestic product report. So there we have all the reports coming out today. There's the US dollar gross domestic product coming out at 6:30 a.m. So they're predicting 0.9, which is fairly aggressive, fairly robust. So that would cause, so if it's a measurement of all goods that the US economy has created. And so the prediction is 0.9. The previous one is 0.5. If it comes out at 0.9, that's fairly strong. So that would cause the Federal Open Market Committee to want to raise interest rates, which in turn would cause the US dollar to rally. And the Daily FX feels it would also cause crude oil and gold to both fall. All right, so that's it for the fundamentals. Let's take a quick look here at our trading dashboard. And we've got the Euro USD daily. These are all daily charts here, Euro US dollar daily. We were in an uptrending channel currently, broke through the bottom of that uptrending channel, currently in a downtrending channel in the Euro US dollar. A little red bar there. So based on that that report from dailyfx.com, I would expect Euro US dollar to be weak. Euro weak, US dollar strong. And already we've got a red bar appearing there. British pound US dollar. It is still technically in an uptrending channel supported by this bullish divergence. So it's about in the middle of this uptrending channel. There's a couple of red bars in here, so looks a little weak this morning. Australian dollar, US dollar, it's in a downtrending channel. Looks weak also this morning. Euro, yen, downtrending channel, looks weak. However, some mixed signals here as it shows bullish divergence. So far, no trades seen. By the way, just because dailyfx.com is calling for gold and oil to go down, that doesn't mean we would trade it. We make 99% of our predictions, our trades based on real charts, real price action, not fundamental reports. We just want a general feeling as to what might drive the markets. Okay, British pound yen, it's in an uptrending channel supported by bullish divergence. Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Big, huge trading range between here and here. Between here and here. Right at the bottom, it's looking a little wobbly, a little weak this morning. Stochastics would support a move down in the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. All right, let's have a look at some of our commodities. Gold. Gold's looking a little weak this morning. Was in an uptrending channel. It broke through the bottom of that channel. It's down here. Looks a little weak. There was bearish divergence here. So the idea, the concept from daily FX, well, I still wouldn't trade this short. It is Friday and would be reluctant unless something looks really attractive. The Dow looks suspect here. It looks like it could correct down. We were in an uptrending channel, went into a trading range at the top of this uptrending channel. We are currently showing bearish divergence. So what that means is we have MACD here moving down, while price action has been basically moving sideways. So between there and there, prices are comparable at a comparable price level. There and there, almost equal between there, and yet MACD is moving aggressively down. So I would project a correction down in the Dow, weakness in the Dow. But again, I wouldn't trade that here this morning. It is Friday and I'd want a really stronger signal than that. This is technically speaking still in this uptrending channel, and yet we're showing bearish divergence. So I'll be extremely cautious on this one. Look at it from an hourly point of view. More bearish divergence. We've got equal pricing across there. MACD moving down strongly. So no trades there, especially that it's a Friday. US dollar, Canadian dollar. We're in a downtrending channel. It currently cut up and it is in an uptrending channel. Looks kind of strong here, supported by that, what Daily FX said that they felt. There is hawkishness on the topic of raising US dollar interest rates, which would mean that this US dollar would show some more strength up today. Crude oil. It's in an uptrending channel. Looks a little bit wobbly here. Got a couple of red bars up, but technically speaking, it's still in an uptrending channel. It broke $50 yesterday. Perhaps some weakness today, but again, not a trade today. All right, let's come back to the British pound US dollar. So over the past few days, we had an up signal here, and you would add some money built in here. I recommended yesterday you exit this. If you are in a long trade here in the British pound US dollar, I recommend you close it and take what profit there is on the table. You should still have some if you entered over here on this blue arrow up and blue dot. So you'd have some nice profit in that still. You should have actually been exiting it yesterday based on a recommendation. Looks a little weak. Looks like it's going to have struggle today to go up. So that's it. We're actually going to sign off here. It is the weekend, so we try to get out of trades over the weekend because of the risk of gaps over the weekend. You have no trading from Friday night, Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon. So in those 2 days, you easily could have some geopolitical event happen that may spike the markets in either direction. So rather than risk that, we would take what profit there is on the table and exit. That's it. Broadcasting to you from BillionaireBuddy.Club, where we do daily live webinars just like this one to show you the types of trades that we are considering, and you easily could be watching over the shoulder of a 10-year veteran trader. That's it. Good trading and good weekend from BillionaireBuddy.Club.